back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time seeing my beautiful face, hello, my name is Yuki Osagede. Hey guys, you're absolutely welcome. So I'm just about to tie my hair to the back, moisturize my face. So yeah guys, from the title you can tell that I am going to be talking about the movie Smart Money Woman. This is a masterpiece. Book is basically about how to level up your finances. The movie is on Netflix. Smart Money Woman, that's what it's called. So it really doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. The movie is actually very relatable. So I'm not going to say a little bit about Zuri because Zuri is like my favorite character. I could identify more with the character of Zuri. She likes the nice things of life. I think that movie also teaches us about friendships. Like if you're looking to level up your life, I mean, your friends as well. Your friends have a huge part to play. Zuri's income was about monthly, her salary was about 650,000, and when she came back from South Africa, she was owing service charge. Like she was owing her landlord service charge. Like, how do you go on vacation and you are owing service charge? Good. It was funny, but it's actually something that can happen to anybody, especially when you are careless with your finances. So she came back and she had to be hiding from her landlord because she was owing service charge. So the week she got back, everything was just getting bad for her because her boyfriend, who was a rich kid, he was getting married to somebody else. She was still owing service charge. Then on her way to work, guess what? Her car broke down. So basically, Zuri is like the girl that she wants to be a baby girl for life. She wants to have the finest things, but she does not really know the works around her finances, yeah, and she doesn't save money. It was when she finally decided that she was going to start taking responsibility for her finances that she sold all her designer bags. Guys, if you see the number of designer bags, she had to sell them off eventually. She had to step up her game in the office because it was like she was enjoying the benefits, like she was enjoying receiving a huge pay, but she was not putting in the work. So at some point she had to decide to be better. Basically the movie is just teaching everybody to learn to be financially secure. And I also learned from that movie that you should have emergency funds put aside because anything can happen at any time. We don't pray for bad stuff to happen. In Zuri's case, her mom's house got burnt. We also need to talk about like insurance. I know in Nigeria when you talk about insurance, people are like, insure what? I'm not insuring anything. We're not finished looking for money to eat. You're talking of insurance. But anyway, yeah, insurance is something that is actually very important. And that brings me back to the whole being a woman of value thing. Like, you cannot say that you're a woman of value or you're trying to get your shit together and you don't know how much comes into your account every month and how much goes out. You know that feeling when you feel like, oh, I have money in my account, so let me just spend on impulse. Spending on impulse is one of the things that wrecks our finances. You cannot spend on impulse. Like, you have to learn to start budgeting. Spending on impulse is one of the worst things that could wreck somebody's finances. And then when you now sit down and you're like, oh, I had money yesterday, and you're trying to analyze where the money went to, you now see 2,000 naira for ice cream, 5,000 naira for home delivery. Did you get? So like there was a time when Zuri was going on a date and her friends took her out. They now called a makeup artist to come to the house to do her makeup. She was going out with Shola. Oh, one very handsome looking sumptuous guy. Hey, and guess what? The guy was actually a rich dude. Like, he was somebody that was very prudent with his finances. So that's the thing we also need to know about rich people. Rich people don't spend on impulse. You see them going on vacations, it's because they can afford it and they have been saving up for it over time. Do you understand? So these are like the things that we need to learn and we need to understand, because sometimes it's like we're always comparing ourselves to people. It's actually very nice to go on vacation, to clear your head, to enjoy yourself, but can you afford it? Are you going to come back and be broke like Zuri? So Zuri eventually started what you call a money cleanse, and she started being careful. She started checking where her money goes to, and guess what? One of the things was what? Asoebi. Sending me to come and buy your Asoebi for 50k. Love how you think that I am rich and I have a lot of money. By the grace of God, yes, we are coming up, but that does not mean that I am going to start spending my money lavishly on Asoebi that I might not even be able to wear to any other place when I am done with that wedding. Sometimes it's not even the friends that are close to you, like, okay, this is my party, like I have to buy this person's Asoebi. Example, in Zuri's case, it was one long relationship, very far. So it was not like it was a sister or her cousin or her best friends or a close friend or anything, and the person brought Asoebi to her doorstep and said, oh, I would love for you to attend my wedding. The Asoebi is 47k. Are you normal? Are you normal? That most of her money was going to Asoebi, and then she decided that, you know what, I'm just going to take a chill pill with this Asoebi thing. So guys, now I'm going to set my face up using the MAC Studio Fix NC50. See, the idea is to invest your money, because money in the bank does not increase. So you cannot be earning 650,000 naira and you're spending all your money on designer bags. How are you able to afford this kind of lifestyle, and how are you able to keep up with it? So guys, I'm going to go ahead now to draw my brows off camera, and I'll be right back. So something else I learned from that movie is that you need to have the right support system. That is your friends. They need to be aware that, look, this is the stage of my life that I'm in right now, and I'm trying to improve my finances. And you guys can actually talk on how to improve your life. I learned that you should never ever compare yourself to somebody else, because as much as they were a clique of friends, there was one friend in particular who her husband was pumping her with money. She could afford to go shopping 5 times in a week if she wanted to, but they would take care of everything. Her husband's name was birthday. Oh, my birthday, why are you working? Is it not for me to spend the money? And then Boday's father died and he left them bankrupt, like they had nothing. So she had to actually learn to better her finances. So now I'm going to be going into my Masquerade Mini by Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to use this purple shade right here, this one. Another thing I would like to say is, don't spend more than you earn. Don't spend more than you earn. Another thing I learned from that movie is that talking about your finances with a partner or somebody that you want to be your partner is something that is actually very important, because you need to know how that person thinks about money. And that's one of the conversations that we need to have with our partners. If you're looking to settle down with someone, you know, it's not just love all the time. Sometimes you need to ask some very important questions. There was a time when Zuri finally got her finances together and she was able to like secure a huge project at the office, and she was thinking about getting a car. And guess what she was thinking about? She was thinking about getting another big car. I also feel like sometimes it's because we want to appear financially stable, appear rich and big to other people. That's why we start doing things that are above our budget. Like, for example, I've heard people say, oh, you need to look the part. Like, if you are going to be in the midst of rich people, you need to look the part. So that's why you'll not be spending all your money deceiving yourself, buying designer bags of 450k, 600,000 naira. You do not have an asset. Now, I don't have a problem with looking good. Look good, look your best. That does not mean that all your money should be on your body, from your head to your feet. Like, you don't have investment, you don't have any business you are doing, you're just spending. You need to really find a balance between buying nice things and saving your money and securing your future. All the money you are making now, what are you doing with it? What are you spending it on? So guys, now I'm going to go into my mascara. I'm just going to use this Zaron mascara. I'm just going to use that first before I fix my lashes. I'm going to go into my favorite Big Glam lashes. So guys, I've gone ahead to fix the lashes. Man, you guys that wear mink lashes every day, shout out to you guys. I don't know how you do it, because right now I feel like I can't really see my front very well, but it's okay. Show you how to fix your line marks. You know, when you apply makeup and sometimes you start smiling, there is a mark that appears on your face. Oh my god, I really hate that mark. So I'm going to teach you how to avoid or reduce having smile lines. So all you have to do is pout. You go into your setting powder. Just take your setting powder. You're going to use your blending sponge and just dip it into your setting powder. Then you pout. And that is how to fix your smile line. Guys, we've come to the end of today's video. I hope that this video was not too all over the place, but if you enjoyed watching today's video, please do not forget to click on the subscribe button. The subscribe button is just on the screen right there. Also, please click on the notification bell so you will know every time I post a new video. Then when you are done with that, do not forget to like this video and do not forget to leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.